All right, so we're live, we're live, we're live. Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, so good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please indicate in the comments by just tell me I can see you, I can hear you, and also let me know where you're joining us from. I always like to do this, all right? So let me know where you're joining us from. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Doesn't matter if you're watching me live or you're watching the replay later. Okay, so welcome. Today is day 7 of this conference, and so far it has been so good. It's like it gets better every day by day. Okay, so far we've been able to see 5 very, very powerful strategies to help you sell more, to help you grow your business. That's the whole essence of this conference. Okay, showing you how to sell without stress. And the essence is to grow your business, expand your business, whatever it is you do. So on the day 1, we looked at how affiliate marketing can help you sell more using other people to reach new markets, to reach new network, to reach new audiences, can help you sell more and expand your business in the process. Okay, you use affiliates, you reach new network, new people, they sell your product goes far and wide, your name goes far and wide, you make more money for yourself, and you ultimately grow your business. Okay, so day 2 we talked about how you can use storytelling to win people's hearts and mind and get them to buy from you. Storytelling is a very powerful tool if you're going to really get people to stop and pay attention to your content or your copy and ultimately connect with you, connect with your brand, and buy from you. Okay, I can see you, Emergent Community. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Day 3, we talked about how you can generate leads, especially organically, and how you can nurture those leads, groom them, and get them to the point where they are ready to buy from you. So we looked at how to generate leads, how to nurture them, and how to convert those leads to sales. And on the day 5, the day 4 did not hold, and we are still looking to rearrange that. But on the day 5, we talked about how you can scale your business using advertising. Okay, and we mentioned that advertising is not an expense; it's a business investment. You cannot get ahead without ads. There's a reason advantage starts with ads because an ad is your advantage. When you run ads, you reach new people, new markets, new platforms that you may never be able to reach without those ads. And then yesterday we looked at how you can sell more using copywriting. Copywriting is the skill of selling, it's the language of sales. There is no way your business can survive without copywriting. If there is one most important session in this entire conference, it is yesterday's session because copywriting is where everything rests on. Okay, you can never run ads without copies. So whatever you're doing, you need copy. And that's why you must either learn this skill of copywriting or you need to employ copywriters for your business. And today we have another powerful session. Our guest is already in the house. And today we'll be looking at how you can sell more by using quality visuals. Okay. So I want to affirm again, if you can hear me, if you can see me, let me know you can hear me and you can see me before I will bring up our guest. He's already backstage and he's a friend of mine. He's a brother, he's a colleague, and he's a brand identity designer, one of the very best when it comes to graphics and visuals. Okay. And the point is this, especially online, okay, if you want to really grow a brand that people can trust, people can refer, people can really follow, people can buy from, you need to look the part. You need to have quality visuals. You need to have outstanding visuals. Okay. If you look at the top brands, they don't use poor graphics, they don't use poor flyers, they don't use poor websites, they don't use poor videos. So you need to invest in your graphics. You need to invest in your flyers. You cannot want to teach people or hold a class about how to make 200 to 300K a month, and your flyer is looking like something done with with by an apprentice on current pro. No, Your graphics tells a lot about your brand. You may have the content, but how is that content packaged? It tells a lot. It is the content, it is the container people see first, even before your content. And if the container is not enticing, people may not wait to look at your content. All right. So I'll bring up our guest. Emmanuel Ajibola is here with us. And let me first of all say that he will not be using video, so you will not see his face. His face is on the flyer. Go and look at his face. But he will not be using video because as he explained to me, he has some issues with his eyes. So the light will be reflecting and reacting with his eyes. That is why he will not be using video. So we understand and we'll make do with the voice. At the end of the day, what is important is that you hear him and you learn from him. All right. So Emmanuel, you're welcome. You're welcome. Can you hear me, please? Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. You're welcome. Can you hear me? I can hear you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be here. All right. Please confirm that you can hear me clearly before we go ahead. Can you hear me clearly, please? Hello.
Can, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. I can hear you. So, like I said, you're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
We really appreciate you taking the time to be here. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Right. So you're welcome, sir. And so, so we'll just jump into it. Please just begin by telling us who you are, what you do, and after that, you go into what you have for us this evening. All right, so the floor is yours. Please go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, my boss, Godsplan. Good evening, everyone. Good to be here with you. I can see emergence community here. Good to have you here, and every other person, and those that will be joining later. Okay. You see my name already. I'm Emmanuel Ajibola, also known as the Sales Ninja, a brand identity designer. What I do is help brands communicate their value through quality identity, logo design, marketing design. And this is what I've been doing for close to 5 years now with results from my clients. So I was very happy when I was given this topic because this is something that I've done consistently and I've seen how using quality visuals can help, increase your sales. I'm also a sales strategist, okay? And most times when some folks come to me and complain that they're having issues with their ads or any other things, I do recommend designs to them. Some people they advertise their brand with poor graphics and they are saying your ad is not converting. You are most especially it's going to affect your ads when your designs are not good. Okay? And the moment your perceived value, okay, is lower than the price of your product, okay, the way people perceive your product, if the value is lower than that of the price, you have issues with selling. Your perceived value must be higher than the price you are giving out. When people are seeing the price more than how they perceive the value of your product, there's already an issue. So one of the ways to increase the perceived value of whatever you are selling or your brand is through quality visuals. When I say visuals, it also involves videos, images, but today we are really dwelling on graphic design, the designs you use. Before people explore your product, just like my boss mentioned earlier, he said people really care about the container even before the content. So before they explore your product, before they have a taste of your product, or let me say before they interact with your products, okay, the things that you use to present the products are judged first. People will say, don't judge a book by its cover. People judge a book by its cover when it comes to marketing. And it's not only an ebook that has a cover. Anything that you use to present your product is the cover, the face of your brand or the face of your product. Please, can you still hear me? Uh, Pendulum, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, all
I
right.
can hear you very
So
well.
I said, okay, okay, great. So once you fail in the aspect of, you know, first impression, it really affects your sales. So you give first impressions with the designs you use. And in this age, I do say that in this age, you don't have any excuse for using bad designs. There are a lot of graphic designers out there on Instagram. There are a lot of graphic designers on Facebook, everywhere on social media. So you can see the level of designs of these guys. It's very obvious. So there's no need of maybe, especially when it comes to pricing, because you want to make it cheaper, you now went to go and patronize someone that you'll be able to pay 1.5 or 2,000. Then the person to now did one mediocre design for you, and then you're using it to promote your product. You are now wondering why it is not selling well. If you really take your business well, you are going to invest on your marketing and your design. You cannot exclude design from your marketing. So invest in quality visuals. Your goal is to make 1 million naira from a product. There's no reason why you should not be able to pay 10K for a flyer design, because it matters a lot. The moment your design is looking like something lesser than what you are trying to offer, you're already reducing the value of that product, no matter how good your offer is. There are some ads that I will never click because it looks as if this person is not serious with his or her brand. Yes. Like, why can't you get a good design? Like, you can see what people are putting out there. You can see the big brands out there. You can see what they are using. So why should your own, especially you that you are just coming up, you've not even built that traction yet online. You don't have a lot of followings. You don't have a lot of audience yet. Then you are still using something less, something that makes your product look like lower quality. You know, sometimes some of the big brands out there, sometimes you give out quality more than them. Sometimes you put in effort into creating a better product than what they are doing. But because of the way you are presenting it, people are paying them more. It's very, very obvious. Someone is going to sell a particular product for 10K, and that same product, another person is going to sell it for 50K, or let me say 200K. It's about the perception that they create. And you can easily give perception through packaging. Through packaging, you can easily give perception. There's a saloon. The guy uses maybe a container. He didn't touch the place off. Or even the mirror is very dirty. It's just anyhow. Then there's another guy, the same container, the same size. He tried to furnish it up that when you get there, right, even you know that you can make videos of yourself. You even enter, there's AC, there's everything there. The moment you enter, or maybe from outside, the way you see the two, the way the other one, the outside, the environment is even dirty. You prefer to enter the one with a better. Then when you get in, the way you met the place will override the price you are paying. But from the first instance, the way you see um, the different venues will determine the one you are choosing. I remember when I was very small, these biscuit nylons, the packaging of biscuits, some nylons are very beautiful. And it's not that the biscuit has a better taste or quality than the other one, but because of the attractive nylon, you go for that one. Sometimes you have your favorite biscuit, but just saw a new nylon, a new biscuit. You've never tasted it. You don't even know if it's as good as the one that you've been eating. Then, but because of how attractive the nylon is, you decide to pick it up. Like maybe when you are going to school or something, you want to pick up
Hello, I I can't hear you again. Okay, he has gone off. All right, so I believe probably is having issues with network. He's back. I will add him back. But if you're following, just let me know. Put in the comments. Let me know that you're following. You're gaining something. You're gaining new insights. You're learning. You're getting value. Okay, so engage in the comments. Okay, don't forget to like this session. I'm adding him back now. I'm adding him back now. Welcome back, Emmanuel. Can you hear me, please? Hello, Emmanuel. Good evening. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about
You
that.
can
The
go
network
on.
just went off. All right. So I used an illustration of when we were very young, and just the line on of a biscuit can make you go for it, or any other snack, even though you've not tasted it before. You don't know if it's better than the one that you've been eating before. But because of just the way the nylon is attractive, the packaging is attractive enough, you go for it. Then there are some that you pay more for because of how they packaged it. Let's say chin chin, for instance, now. It might be the same size of chin chin. Someone is using nylon, no branding, nothing, or they use white and black printing for the label. There's someone designed the the packaging, went to make a good graphics for the packaging. So the way someone is using um nylon with just black and white label, then someone did not even use label, went to customize the nylon, like make a good product packaging design for the nylon, make digital printing. Then you are paying 20 naira for one. That's the one with white and black label. Then the other one with digital printing, customized nylon, you are paying 100 naira for it. The difference is the presentation. The difference is the presentation. We are moved by what we see. Okay, people buy passive value, just like I started with. So you want to increase your price, you want to get more people to click your ad, you want to get more people to buy your product, invest in quality designs. One of the best ways to communicate the quality of your brand is through designs. No matter how video marketing is the best form of marketing, okay? But no matter how, there's no how you can escape the use of designs in your marketing. There's no how you can exclude it. If you are not using flyers, you need a logo design. So you are using the logo as watermark for your videos. If your logo is not good enough, it can still affect your branding. It can still affect how people see you. Because for you to hire people who are mediocres at what they do, it's already showing that you yourself you can provide mediocre service. So one of the ways to win in marketing is to be excellent in everything you do. I don't have to break the visuals for your product. You don't need to break the bank. It's not too expensive. Look at the result you want to get, not the money you are paying for the designer. This is one of the mistakes people make. I mentioned earlier that you want to make 1 million naira from a product, then your budget is just 2,000 naira. The budget is just 2,000 naira, and your main aim is to make 1 million naira from the product, or even more than that. Let's say 1 million naira in 2 weeks. So then you now went to go and pay 2K for one designer that is not good like that. Then you run ads and people are seeing your ads and ignoring it because of how it's looking, the way the flyer is looking. Do you know that people are not going to click your ad if your ad creative is not compelling enough? Let's say Facebook ads, for an example. When you launch a Facebook ad, when the ad is running, people will see your intro copy, then your design or video first, before they now click to get into your landing page to know more about what you are selling. But if those two things are not in place, they are not good enough, they will not click your ad, talk less of seeing more about what you have to offer. So you're already losing sales. So anything that will speak for you when you are not saying anything should speak for you well. And that's a good branding. And mind you, I said your packaging matters, but you don't have to package what is not. Part of a good branding is also having quality products. So when you use good designs, ensure your product is also good and it's going to fulfill the promise you are offering them. Okay, because if you have good designs, I don't have good customer service, or you don't have good your product doesn't deliver on promise, you are still going to lose them. Okay, so just note that in as much as you invest in good designs, invest in improving your delivery also. Stop using that design like that. Stop doing patch marketing. Like, it's okay like that, let it just go. These things really affect your sales. Design is not only flyer. Your what's it called? Your landing page. How is it? Aside graphic design, your landing page, your sales page, how is it looking? Now your design is good enough, it can convert. Your landing page, maybe you are into sales, you are putting yellow on white, and people cannot even read what you are giving out well. So if your design is good and it's converting, making people to click your ad, now your landing page is not even communicating well. So visuals are very, very important. What people see, you have the power, you are in control of making people see you the way you want them to see you. And I'm very sure nobody wants people to see his or herself lesser than who they are. You don't want people to see you as someone of low quality or low value. So you can control that by doing the necessary things. Don't do it, don't use anyhow design. Don't use anyhow sales page design. And let me give you some tips. Simplicity is very important. If you're a graphic designer or not, you're a business owner, one of the things you should always go for in your visuals is simplicity. Don't complicate things. When you start telling designer to add this, add this, add that, and it's too much, it becomes, the more details you put on your flyer, the more you reduce the size of the content. And then the more harder it becomes for people to read what you are trying to communicate to them. So stop adding too much information on the design. Let me give you a tip. If let's say you are running a course, because I know most people here are digital creators. Let's say you want to sell a course, then you have a lot of information, the content of the course, and some other things. If it's too much, right, what you can do is have a cover design, like the main design that carries the headline, the tagline, and then maybe the details, the call to action. Then you can now have another design that has the content. Your content is usually like maybe 10, 15, 20 or so. Have another design for it. If having the guest speaker and you and then the main design is going to be too much, break them down. That's another way to give more space. Because people doesn't have much attention online. By the time I open WhatsApp, the notification is popping up on Facebook, another one is popping up on Instagram. So when I see your flyer, I should be able to get your information at once without stress. I should be able to get what you are trying to communicate. But when there are too much information on your design, it will be hard for me to get that. You can check the flyer for this course. Okay, the flyer for this particular training, I mean, is very simple and you can easily get the information. People are already occupied. So when you are now stressing them again, you're already losing out, you're already missing out a lot. So make your designs simple. Don't complicate it. Don't tell the designer to mix too many backgrounds together. Don't tell the designer to mix plenty backgrounds. Don't add too many information on a single flyer. If the informations are much, I need to put them. Break it down. You can make 2 to 3 designs depending on what you are trying to promote, but you can break it down. Just ensure the main information they need is on one of the flyers. There may be more details on another one. And to avoid having different flyers, to let's say because of the ad cost or anything, just create a sales page. Let them get more information from your sales page or landing page. So adding too many informations will not make it look like a big offer, like you have a lot to offer, because they are not going to read it. The major things on a flyer design is the headline, the tagline, the content. If it's a digital, if it's a training, the content, then the call to action, the date and time. But sometimes when you start adding content, maybe it's becoming cumbersome. Remove the content, put it on another design. If you don't want to use another design, have a website, a landing page or a sales page that has more information. You don't need to explain everything on a flyer. A flyer is meant to lead them from one place to another. A flyer is meant to introduce and get them interested. It's not where you explain everything that is going to happen in the class. No. So too many informations reduces the chances of them reading what you want to give. So simplicity, very important. Then also colors. There's a rule of design that you don't put light background. You don't put a light colored text on a light background. An example of light colored text is yellow and white. Or let me say yellow and orange. So there are different shades. So we have light orange, then you now use yellow again. So now the text is yellow, then you now place it on a light orange background. It's not going to be very visible. Or you are placing yellow on white. people cannot read it because it's going to blend together, it's going to fade away. Or you now place, let me look for deep colors. You place blue on purple. So once your designer is putting all be conscious of these things. Once your designer is doing all these things, just tell them to change because it is not going to be very visible. And sometimes I see people publish these kind of things. And that's where the emphasis is on that. Look for skilled people, look for people who are good at what they do. So that you not become the designer even after paying. So I don't become the designer even after paying. Designers that can educate you, that can handle the job, like people that you can tell that is your job, do it, and they will deliver. Because it's not your job as a business owner to start telling the designer that, oh, don't use a light text on a light background, a light color text on a light background. So that's very important too. The color. Then color communicates different emotions. There are different colors for different events, different moods. We are talking about royalty. We're talking about purple, gold. We're talking about luxury, gold, purple. Sales, red, orange. Food, green, orange. Orange steers hunger. Yellow, red, orange, they steers hunger like uh, it kind of creates a desire for something, just like the color of love. So they really work well for sales and so on and so forth. So the colors you use are very, very important. You don't just use any kind of design, any kind of color for your flyers. Okay. And then the fonts that they use for your design is very important too. If your target audience are old people, there's no reason why they should use cursive font. There are some fonts called cursive fonts or signature font. Those fonts that look like signature. When you're using that kind of font and you're targeting old people, maybe old people with diabetes also, it might not convert well because these people they are having so most of them are having sight problem, so they cannot read it. The goal is to get them to read what you are offering. The function, the main qualification of a good design is that it is functional, is that the design serves its function. Forget about aesthetics now, the beauty of the design. The first thing is that the design serves its function. It is visible, people can see it in its simplest form, they can get your message. That's the first thing that a design is good. That's the first thing to qualify that a design is good. They can get the information you are trying to pass. So there's no need of impressing with using cursive fonts. Okay, and then fonts to also communicate emotion. There are fonts that are best used for kids stuff. Those fonts communicate. Um, so if you are using a font that is meant for kids designs, and they are promoting something for big people like elderly people, it might not convert well. This is psychological. What people can see really affects the action they are going to take. So, but this should not be the headache of you that you are paying a designer. This should be something your designer can do. So, again, hire skilled persons for what you want to do. Hire skilled people for your offers. How do you know they are well skilled? You see their samples. So you are going to see their reviews, see the kind of people they work with, see how they present their job. Don't be biased because the person is your brother. You now say, let me run the flyer now. Because uh is your guy, your friend. That's why you want to patronize, and it's going to affect your business. It's going to affect your sales. So don't be biased when it comes to your business. Do what is needed, do what is right, do what is necessary, hire people who can handle the job, hire people who can deliver well. From your flyer alone, we can project that what you are offering is good enough. You are into real estate, the house is the property is 300 million naira, and the flyer is looking like something that they cannot even pay 2K for. They don't match. They don't match at all. So you have the power to influence how people see you. If it requires you changing the person doing the job for you, even after this class, discover that it's not good, the person is not good enough for your offer. Fine, let the person grow. It's going to affect your own business. Let the person to go and find growth. There are a lot of good designers out there that can handle your job. Even when you are even you're down to even CVs. You know that even when you are sending out CVs, you are selling yourself. So you get someone to design your CV for you. The CV is looking like it's obviously that is not qualified. Like the CV is the design of the CV is against what you put in your CV. You are sending out proposals. The designs you use for your proposals are not looking like what is inside the proposal. So designs take a very crucial role in marketing because it is what people see before they interact with you, before they talk to you. They've seen these are the things that they see first. So if it is not representing you well, it is going to affect you. You are a business owner, you are learning graphic design, probably maybe to save cost. You are a growing expert, so you can save cost. You are learning design. If you are not good yet, please give it out to somebody. Let me give you one tip. If you cannot afford paying a designer well, okay, you can make an exchange of value. You can do an exchange of value. If you have something to offer them for them to do design for you, you can do an exchange of value. It doesn't have to be money. So if what you are offering matches the value of that person or the design the person is offering you, you get the design. Let's say you're organizing a training now, and then you need, but I don't know the reason why you should actually run a class when you don't have the money to pay a designer, especially when it comes to if the training is on making money. So it's already contradictory. Okay. But let's say regardless, you want to host a class. I need a very good designer. I said, okay, this is what you are going to do. I'll add you to the group for free. The cost is 20K. How much is your design? The person said 15K. Okay. What if I give you free access to the course? If it's something the person needs, and then you do the design. And I said, okay, fine. You've gotten a good design. That's for people who give the excuse of the designer is too expensive, it's too this. If you have something of value that matches, yeah, you can do it. One of my students, okay, did a design for someone, and what the person gave him in return is a cost of 50,000 naira. Not that he cannot afford the cost, but he gave him something of higher value. So next time, if he calls the guy that, bro, my guy, I need design, the guy will be eager to work with him, and it's very good. And he has not gotten to a level where he will charge 50K for a single flyer, but someone gave him a cost of 50K in exchange for design, single design. So you don't have any excuse for using bad visuals for your product. What is bad is bad. Using poor designs for your products will give you poor conversion, will give you poor results from your advert. So you want to make people take action easily, use good designs. I'll repeat it. Make your design simple, very simple enough. Don't have too many content. Don't tell the designer to add plenty backgrounds or add some elements that are not necessary. Colors. Colors matters a lot. Use colors that suit what you are offering. If knowing the color that suits is a challenge, you can go to Google, search for colors and their meanings. Best color for sales, best color for skincare products. You are going to get it. Colors are very important. The fonts that the person did that is being used. Don't use complicated fonts that are not visible well, they are not clear enough. The signature fonts is not clear enough, and you're targeting old people. So simplicity, everything still boils down to simplicity. Make it as simple as possible. When it now comes to aesthetics, simplicity is actually beautiful. I don't do personally, I don't do critical designs. But being simple design doesn't mean is simple. How do I put it? Simple design is still hard. When you get the concept of how the arrival as this, it's still not like it's not drag and drop. Okay, it's not actually drag and drop, but it's communicating and it's functional, and at the same time, it's still beautiful, still attractive. So go for simplicity every time. Something simple and classy. Yeah, simple and classy. So I think I'll be rounding up now. I don't know if there's room for questions. If you have any question, you can ask concerning using good visuals to increase your sales. If your design is not good enough and you are running ads, you might be burning money because some persons are going to just ignore it. They're also going to ignore what you are selling. Why? Because the design is not looking like what you are selling. When you are selling right, you should look like the solution and not the problem. So if your design is looking like the problem to the solution you're offering, you know that things are not right already. Okay, so um, that's where I'll be rounding up tonight. I hope you learned something. And if you have question, the next few seconds, you can ask. If you have questions, you can ask.
All right. Thank you so much. Um, thank you. You have really said a lot and shared a lot of useful insights that I believe anyone who is a business owner who has listened to you must have found some enlightenment. So many people use a lot of terrible flyers. I did that too. I made the same mistake when I was starting. And sometimes people don't even know, okay? They don't understand the essence of good quality flyers. They feel, well, not be just made in Siam, but it's not just made in Siam. It's also important that they see it as something of value, they perceive it as something that is worth paying for. Okay, I tell people that perception is even stronger than reality. What people think you are is more important to them than what you actually are. So your image, your perception is far more important than reality. If people do not perceive that this product, this class, this course, this service is worth it, is valuable, then they will not pay you. It doesn't matter what you do, they will not pay you. And how do you get people to perceive that you're offering them something valuable? It starts with your flyers, okay? It starts with your videos, start with your visuals. So if you're a business owner, you've heard our guest, you're hearing me now. Invest in your designs. If there's one place not to pinch money on, is your designs. That is the face of your product, and that is the face of your brand. Because if you have a useless product, you automatically have a useless brand. So invest in your designs. Like he said, you want to make 1 million naira from a product. What is 10K that you cannot pay for a flyer? In fact, you can even get very good designers for less than 10K that will give you they're not asking you to use the most expensive designers. No. But the point is, use quality flyers. Use flyers that even you can be proud of, not the type that you're running ads and you're praying to God. No. Okay. So please invest in your visuals. It's very important. That is why I included it in this conference. You can do everything, but if your visuals are poor, your sales will be poor. So pay a good designer, have a good designer on your team. You can even strike a bundle deal with them. What I mean is, okay, let's say the designer takes 5K for one flyer. You can say, okay, can I pay you 40K for 10 flyers? That's a bundle deal. You're saving a little money, and then the designer is also getting a bulk payment. So both of you are gaining. Okay, or you do exchange your service, just like you said. You do something for the designer, or you give the designer something, and they give you something in return. All right. So please, please, please. Um, there's just one question here, Emmanuel. Can you still hear me? Hello, Emmanuel. Can you still hear me? There's just one question here, so I think we'll take that question and we'll round up. Okay, that's gone. All right. I'll see if he will join back, but I believe he has made all the points that you need to hear. So please, 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 don't joke with your visuals. The way people see you is the way they're going to take you. Emmanuel, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so we have just one question here, and I think after that one we'll round up. All right. So the person is asking, what do you advise about videos? Like, you know, um, videos, making videos, marketing with videos are generally more expensive than using flyers and all of them. Okay, making quality videos involved. Maybe you need a very good phone that can take a good video, or you may even need to get a camera or a video recorder on his phone, and then video editing is expensive and all those things. So for someone that is just starting, someone that maybe doesn't have a lot of budget, a lot of funds, but they want to use videos in their marketing, they want to invest in video marketing, what can you advise them to do?
All right. Um, I'll listen something to that. You use what you have to get what you want. When it comes to selling, okay, start with what is in your control. The goal is to keep progressing regardless. Okay, start with what is in your control. Don't force it. If uh, design alone is what is in your budget now, step up that game. Like add more pressure like to that design that it generates results for you to get maybe the gadgets for videos. And you cannot still stop yourself from making videos because you don't have a good camera. If you have people around, you can borrow their phone. It's not something that is going to affect you. When the time comes, it will just be part of the story. If worse comes to worse and you cannot get a good phone now and you want to make videos, because I mentioned that and I can say it anywhere, not because I'm a graphic designer, I'm not going to speak the truth. Video marketing is the best form of marketing because they can see your face, they can hear you, they can see the voice. Okay, they can see the face behind that voice. So it's builds more relationship faster with people. Okay, and if you are not camera shy and you have that action, all the gestures, everything communicates. Okay, so and then it also shows that you are real when you are using videos. It shows that you are real, no matter how bad your video is. If you are making videos, it shows that you are real. People know that okay, this person is real. Okay, so you can get someone's phones around. You can just fix a time. You already have your script already. Then you fix a time. Okay, today Monday. Okay, tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow by 4 p.m. I'm going out for the videos. Maybe your close friend. I mean, you get the phone. I need your phone for like maybe 1 hour or 2 hours. You already have your script. You just went there. You make the this thing. You can learn the basics of editing apps online to do the editing yourself. When you are making video, actually, always add captions. If it's video content, if it's a video where when you are talking and then you are giving out something online, add captions. If it's an ad too, if you're using it to run ad and you're talking, add captions. Captions too has a way of, making it easier for them to get what you're saying to get your message. So you can learn CapCut. There are a lot of free information on how to use CapCut on YouTube. Just use what is in your control. You have access to YouTube to learn editing. Even sometimes where your camera is not really bad, it's not really good, and then you can edit and increase the quality of that video. You can increase the quality of your video, even if your camera is not that good. Then another option is you can use TikTok. Go to TikTok, use the black and white, record in black and white. The quality of videos doesn't really show in black and white videos. I use black and white. Or if your phone has the feature of using black and white directly, you can use it. But if it doesn't have, go to TikTok or Snapchat. Snapchat, yeah, you can see some filters too that are good. Black and white filter, use it to record your video, edit it, add captions, and you're good to go. So you don't need to force it. If you don't have enough money for good lighting, use outdoor, go outside, maybe early in the morning or in the evening. Go outside, use outdoor, face where the lighting is good enough, and you have good video. So you don't have to force it. You don't have to stop because of what you don't have. If you don't do what will bring what you need for you, you will not have it. You never have it. So what you don't have should not stop you from starting what you want to do. Start from where you are. Use what you have to get what you want. So that's the advice I can give you when you want to consider a video. But if you have the capacity to get the gadget and everything, yeah, go for videos. But at the same time, you still need designs subsequently.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just to add, like he said, don't allow what you don't have stop you. Okay, use what you have and start from where you are. You don't have a good phone, borrow your friend's phone. Okay, use your friend's phone for now. When you start making money or when you save enough money, you get your own phone. You don't have good lighting, that should not be an excuse. You can, like he said, make use of outdoor or improvise. When I started video live streaming and all of that, I didn't have a ring light. I got this ring light I'm using now just this year. If you've been following me for a while, you will notice that earlier my video contents were not as good as they are now because I didn't have a ring light. I was using makeshift bulbs. Let me show you one of them. This is one of the bulbs I was using. This is another one here. Okay, I bought these things, I think 1,000 naira back then, and I just connect them together and they light up the space. It was not so good, but it was better than nothing. And I was using it to show up and I was getting results. Okay, and then when the need to step up came and the funds, the means to step up came, I got a ring light, I got a microphone, I got all the other equipment. Okay, and I'm using them. And with time, I will still get better ones. I will still get a full studio and all of that. But do not wait until everything is complete before you start. There are always things in your hand right now. Start with what you have to get where you want to go. So that's a very, very complete answer. And I appreciate you for that. Are you still here? There's just one question that came in now. Let's wrap up with that.
All right, I'm here.
Okay. The person is asking. You know, recently animations are becoming a thing. So with video marketing, would you advise people to use animations to sell their products? Maybe even AI animations and all of that. We advise that, like from your experience and all.
Okay. Personally, I will not advise you use AI characters for marketing yourself. There's a need for people to see you. Now, if you most of the people that use these AI characters, right? Most of them um they are doing how do I put it now? Most of them are niche marketers. Most of them are not really doing it for sales. Like now, I can just decide to have a faceless brand and be giving out information on sales, and I'm not selling anything to you. I can use different AI characters for videos, put captions, and I'm getting people to come to my page. I'm getting attention. But you that you want to build a personal brand that people can relate with, it's very important that you show your face. Showing your face just makes you real because that's the difference between you and a scammer. A scammer doesn't want his face or her face to be shown, to be seen. So to build a personal relationship with your audience, show your face. But if starting with AI, is what you can start with, it's not bad. You can go on with it. Let's say on Instagram, you can use it to create reels, or you can use it subsequently. Sometimes you show your face, sometimes you use the AI. The goal is to put out content and get the attention and convert them to sales. But it's more faster and more easier when they can feel you. Getting to hear your real voice, getting to see your real face has a way of affecting their decision making. Okay, so that's what I would say. But if that's what is in your capacity right now, then you can start with it. The goal is me. I don't like people giving excuse, but for the reason why they can't start. You don't have any excuse. Your excuse will always be genuine. So if you have something you can do to start with it with time. Just ensure you are improving. So that's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've done beyond excellently. Okay, the teaching was simple, well delivered, and the questions have been attended to very well. So, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for honoring our invitation. And let me just wrap up here. Then I'll, we'll, we'll talk more on WhatsApp. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be in your DM on WhatsApp.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I really don't think there's much I have to add. Okay, he has, like I said, done marvelously. Okay, what I want you to take away from today, number one, your visuals they matter. I want to talk about visuals. I talk what we mean as a whole. Your flyers, please don't joke with them. That class, that course, that product you want to sell, give a good a great designer to do it for you. Don't manage. Do not manage because some people your flyer is the only contact they have with your product. If your flyer is poor, how do you think they will buy from you? Especially strangers that don't know you at all. So don't manage. Look at the biggest brand. Do you see them using poor flyers? You think it's just because they have money? It's not just that they have money. They understand the importance of using quality visuals. Your flyers, your videos is important. Okay. So as much as you can, make your videos of the highest quality. But like we said, do not use that as an excuse. If you don't have all you need to make high quality videos, start where you are and grow from there. There's always a process of growth. Okay, nothing big starts big. All the people you celebrate today, all the brands and influencers, if you look where they started very, that is, they started poorly. Their videos, their content, their visuals, but they grew. The important thing is to start and then grow. The problem is if you start and you're stagnant. Start and grow, start and improve. Your video qualities today are not that good. Beautiful. But you have started, you're giving out value. In 6 months, the quality should have increased. Okay? Maybe you've gotten a new phone, or maybe you've gotten better lighting, or maybe you've gotten a mic for better sound. Just do something to show that you're growing. In 1 year, you're building a studio already. In 2 years, you have a full studio, everywhere lighted, everywhere is mic'd. Even at night, it looks as if you're having your session in the day. That's growth. So don't let it be an excuse. Your visuals also refers to your sales pages and your sales folders and your website. It is important. Some people just give websites to anybody to design because they want to save money. Some people do it by themselves. You're not a website designer. You're going to do cut and join on WordPress. Okay, that is not the mentality of an excellent businessman. Please pay a professional to do it. Because you cannot have a good flyer. Okay, I am attracted by it. I click on your link and go to your sales page and everything is messed up. How do you want me to buy from you? Your sales page is looking like a child's playground. You're using contrasting colors, your fonts are all over the place, even the hierarchy, the arrangement of the sales page or the website is topsy-turvy. It's just that is too unprofessional. Your website, your landing page, your sales page, let it look as clean, as neat, as professional as possible. It's part of your visuals, it's part of your brand um, identity, especially online. Okay, so work with a professional. Work with a professional. Some of these services are not as expensive as you think, and even if it is pricey, like we said, you can offer a change of service, an exchange of service. Okay, so your flyers, your videos, your websites, landing page, sales pages, even your pictures. Okay, you're building a brand online. Your profile picture, your bio, all these things are important. Somebody cannot come to your profile, come to your wall, and your picture is looking like somebody that just came out from a mental institution, and you want them to patronize you. How? You say you're a finance coach and you're looking like someone who who just escaped from 200 days fasting. That's it doesn't correlate at all. So your visuals also your profile picture, your bio, your cover photo. Let it speak professionalism. Okay, take a good studio picture. Thank God these days we have AI hyper realistic portraits, and they're not even expensive. Get one and use. Just use something that represents you properly. All right. So please, do well by your business. Okay. I want to see your business succeed. So please do the right things. Selling is hard enough without you shooting yourself in the foot. Using poor visuals is shooting yourself in the foot. All right. So tomorrow, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be having another guest. Now we mentioned sales pages, sales funnels. Some of you may not know what they are. So tomorrow our guest, Evans Ken, is a sales funnel expert and a sales page designer. So he'll be here to break down what sales pages and sales funnels are and how they can effectively aid your marketing. If you're selling online, using a sales funnel is the most effective way to sell. When you have a funnel, you have a structured way, you have a almost perfect way of always getting people coming into your business. A sales funnel is your charm online. Is the juju you use to get customers online. Okay, so sales funnels, sales pages, how to sell without stress using sales funnels and sales pages. We'll be doing that tomorrow. So be here by 7 p.m. That's your official time. If there's any change, I will let you know in the group. But be here on time, and then if you're not here on time, you cannot ask questions. So if you're always waiting to watch the replay, well, God will help you, but you cannot ask questions. If you have any confusions, you will keep it to yourself. So see you tomorrow, and still remember that the sales college is still on. Admission is still on at a discount of 50%. So do well to jump in. Sales funnels, sales pages, all these things are discussed in depth in the college, including how to set them up, how to build them. Okay, so join the college and learn all these skills. You need them to sell better. Stop being stingy to yourself, if I should put it that way. Okay, that is the link. Check out the college. See if it's not something that can help you. And join us today. It is 50,000 naira, but you can join us at a 50% discount, meaning you can pay just 25,000, half of it. And you don't even have to pay it once. That's the most interesting part of it. You can pay 15,000 first, you get in, and then in 2 weeks, you balance up the remaining 10K. So please do yourself a favor, get in the college, learn how to sell. Learn how to sell and stop struggling. Learn the skills you need. Learn email marketing, learn sales page and sales funnel design, learn copywriting, learn content marketing, learn learn how to sell. All right. See you tomorrow. Have a beautiful night, and I hope you will not just be hearers, but you will implement what you're hearing. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Have